Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. It's another glorious morning in Minecraft. We're here in our chosen modded adventure world, and we actually have some adventures planned today. I think we have spent a lot of time at the new base, which has been fun, and we've made some excellent progress. But I think we should get out of the house for just a little bit. I do still have a list of stuff I want to accomplish today. And so we're going to start by heading over to the old base via old-fashioned walking. Okay, maybe a little bit of boating. We're going to do that too. But because I random teleported to find this location, we haven't actually discovered everything that's between here and the old base. And I thought it might be fun to do that. Just to get us out a little bit and on the road. Okay. So before we leave, let me make sure I have a boat, and we'll take a peek at our to-do list momentarily. Of course, I have to be fun to do that. Pop out the chat real quick so that I can see all your lovely faces. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Kirk. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Okay. We are going to make sure when you can see the number of people. Okay. That worked out really well. I can actually keep that open. Turn our HUD back on. Okay, lots of things to do. We'll do some of this when we get back. But the one I'm focused on today is upgrading our armor, hopefully. And to do that, I'm going to need some blaze rods, which we have. Some source, but most importantly, I want to move the Ars Nouveau stuff and some of the other stuff at the old base back over here to the new base. And I don't know that the places that we find will be the permanent places, but I'm going to fill up my backpack with a lot of the stuff at the old base, and then we're going to head back here. Okay, so I have a boat. I have a bunch of junk in my inventory. Like you do, because I forgot to clean it out. I cleaned out my inventory, but not the backpack. Y'all can all just stay in there. That's fabulous. Bar scaffolding. Have my fishing rod on me just in case. You never know when you're going to need to spontaneously fish. Good morning, koala. How's my favorite cute drop bear this morning? Hope you're doing well. I am late. Not even a minute, please. My clock said I started the stream at 10 seconds after 8 o'clock. So you can just blame my cell phone clock for not talking to the tower. Or something. Maybe it's that I'm usually so early. So we're going to start our journey off our lovely dock. Yes, I know it would be tempting to take the dolphins, but most of our journey is going to be over land. I think only the beginning part is over water. Oh, and I need to check my... We're kind of going southwest. Like, I know we're generally headed to negative 1500, 0. So it's mostly west. My clock lies. My poor clock. Oh, koala, it's hot there. You're gonna go swim in the lake tonight to cool off. Ah, it sounds like fun. That was the one thing that I really appreciated about having, where I grew up. We had a swimming pool. And it was a luxury for sure to be able to hop in the pool on a hot day. And at some point during my childhood, the pool was very old. Like, it was an in-ground pool because we were in Texas. It was very common to have pools in houses. And my parents, I don't know what was going on with them financially, but they decided it would be a great idea to replace the whole pool. And it was a really interesting process to watch. Like, they actually, it had been just one that had a liner in it, and they upgraded to one that was an actual, like, concrete poured pool, which is very interesting to watch. In particular, I remember at one point the whole, you know, of course they had to dig out the old pool and leave the hole, and then it was filled with the rebar supports, the steel. Do I need all of this? Probably not, but, you know, goodies. Oh, and a ship. Oh, and a tower. 3 minutes by car to the lake. That, you are very lucky. That's fantastic. Yeah, cold showers. Perk says a wet t-shirt and cold water. Oh, and then sit in front of a fan. I have actually done that when our air conditioning went out. Like, you couldn't do anything but that in order to sleep. Like, you couldn't sleep. Texas, it'd be like, it'd still be 90 degrees. Can I reach this? Ooh, an ender pearl. Moss. Wheat. I don't... Ooh, let's try not to... All the good things. Tomorrow's going to be 37 degrees Celsius where you are, Koala. I'm sad for you. That is crap in terms of temperature. Okay, I want all this. Okay, maybe not all of it. Do I need any of that? I need the paper and the coal. Everything else can go in the trash. Winnie can't even spell this morning. There we go. Is there anything else in there I needed? I hear the sound effects in the game are hilarious today. Like, I don't know if we're just near a biome that has windiness. I think it says rocks, but the wind is off the charts. It's really, is it loud to y'all too? I think I may need to turn my game sounds down so I can hear. I might make it down a tiny bit there too. Okay, let's try that. Kirk says he spent 4 years in the desert with no air conditioning. Ugh, the trauma. No, thank you. Although, you know, I say that, and the reality is, like, there was no central air. I spent summers on my family's farm in Southwest Texas. And really, like, when I was a kid. And so there was a window unit in Granny and Grandpa's bedroom, maybe, but definitely not in the kids' rooms. You just had all the windows open all the time. Keep it cooled off. You know, I guess we're ready for land travel here. And you get used to it. Like, you get acclimated. I mean, it doesn't make it any less hot, but you do get acclimated. Deserve a reward for that. Yeah, you do. You should get a special medal. Maybe there's a t-shirt that says I survived childhood without air conditioning. That's almost that. Oh no, why did you spawn a skeleton? That's not cool. It's like, the whole, I went to school, I rode uphill to school in the snow both ways. So I have two great stories about that. First of all, we lived in Colorado for a period of time when I was in junior high. And I did ride my bike through the snow with my sister on the rack on the back, not even in a proper seat. Because it was my job to make sure she got to school. I have leather boots in here, I do. So the whole ride to school through the snow, yep, did it. Been there, done that. This is really pretty. Donkeys. What's up, little dudes? I feel like we need a donkey. I mean, what's our map look like? I think it's mostly land all the way back to the base. And a little bit of forest. Do I have a saddle on me? I do. I have 4 saddles on me. That's amazing. See, the other story is actually from my... Why do I have a wooden sword? Weird. My stepfather... Okay, you have 12 hearts. Who else has hearts? My stepfather grew up in the UK, actually. And he's my dad. Like, he's been known him my whole life. And my parents got together, I think when I was 14 or so, 13 or 14. Anyway, he grew up in the UK, and apparently he rode a bike with one pedal through rotten cabbage fields to school. You know, rain or shine or whatever, for sure. But the thing that stands out in his mind was riding through the rotting cabbage in the middle of the summer. I thought, oh, that just doesn't sound good at all. Okay, we definitely... Well, if Winnie could steer a horse, there we go. Kids get used to it. You do get used to it. And it is just at night that's the worst. It's always at night like that. You just can't sleep when it's hot. You used to cope until you got, ooh, heat stroke. That sounds scary. Oh, that's a beekeeper dude. Yeah, I mean, growing up, it was hot all the time in Texas. Just horrible. I would imagine it's very similar to Australia. There's just no letting up. Hello, sunflower shrooms. Can't remember what y'all are called. Moo blooms. That's a moo bloom. Y'all are freaking adorable. We could leave a marker. Let's see. Moo bloom. I might need to come back here and collect them for our animal shenanigans. Okay, check my 6 here. I think I want to be on the other side of this gorge. And there's a village over there we should check out. What is snow? It's this fuzzy white stuff that falls from the sky occasionally. When I say that, you know, what's fascinating is how different snow is in different parts of the world. In the South, in Texas, and in here, in the Carolinas, the snow we get is wet and heavy and makes great snowballs. And in Colorado, because it is technically desert, well, there's moo blooms out here. What are you guys doing up here? That's awesome. But in Colorado, it's the desert and the snow is super dry. Like it's fluffy and dry. It does not stick. You cannot make a snowball in Colorado. Like it's just not a thing. Like you have to work at it. Work hard to make snowballs. So it sucked. I got great snowballs when I was a little kid in Texas and terrible snowballs in junior high and high school in Colorado. Kirk says, can he ask a non-Minecraft game-related question? Of course. Ask away. Now I'm dying to know what you're going to ask. This is a really cool tower. A non-Minecraft game-related question. Also, what the heck is that? Do I have a spyglass? How do I not have a spyglass? I'm dying for the game related question. Oh, there we go. I had to reorder my chat to make sure I was getting the right things. Let's see if we can do this. Spy. Regular spyglass. Yeah. That's awesome. So if I put this in this hand and I go back into first person. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, it's an Aether portal already made. It's very cool. Should you be saving for Enshrouded? That is an excellent question. I don't feel like I am an expert on what potentially the end game is for that. I will tell you that it feels heavily like I'm playing a simpler might not be the right word because it's got a lot of different things. It feels like I'm playing Valheim, but the combat is not as difficult. It's much simpler combat. And the game world is much more structured. Like Valheim is very sandboxy. You know, do whatever you want. Like you've got the 7 bosses you can kill, but basically it's a free-for-all. You know, you progress through your materials and then the biomes you go through. Enshrouded has progression, but it's much more it's not an RPG, but it's much more RPG-like. There are many dungeons and mini bosses, and whereas Valheim just kind of has, I don't know, it's got dungeons and stuff, but I feel like so to answer your question, I think I will get hundreds of hours of play out of Enshrouded. Don't forget the bomb. Don't forget that TNT. Don't forget the TNT. Don't forget the TNT. There we go. I feel like I'll get, hundreds of hours out of Enshrouded. I think it's worth the money for sure. It's got a tiny bit of jank in like the enemy AIs are still a little rough and not fancy. I mean, I don't know that I necessarily want them to be better. I'm having a hard enough time. The first boss did kill me. But only once, you know. Ooh. Book of Lore. All kinds of stuff in here. Kirk says he saw it supports up to 16 players and co-op. Sounds like it'd be a lot of palace fun. I actually would love to play it with the gang. I think it lends itself to multiplayer. Like it has a skill tree that's very role focused. Like you can be a trickster, a ranger. Although I'm going to list all these off, and they're not your traditional. You can be a warrior, a farmer, no, a survivor. There are all kinds of different categories of play style. It's really cool. But I feel like the skill tree needs work a little bit, and it is early access still. I'm fairly sure. So, but yes, I would add it to your, like, if you want to budget for stuff. I would recommend it. It's fun. Pardon me. It's a fun game. Okay, do we want to raid a village? I feel like probably not. Do we want to use the village roads to get through this mountain? Yes, probably yes. What do we got? Oh, big cliff. My donkey doesn't go down cliffs. Ooh. Always a way around. Can you jump? Oh, you can, but this isn't the way. It's fun. I've played maybe, I don't even think I've played 10 hours. And it's good fun so far. Very good fun. You know, it's to see if it'll fit on your laptop. I haven't had any performance issues with it at all. Which, I mean, duh, with my computer, but more so, like, Arc is giving me fits right now. ASA. Arc Survival Ascended. I'm back to having game crashes every 10 minutes, which is, can I just say, super annoying. Fix your game, wildcard, or whatever you call yourselves now. But yeah, Shrouded is good. It should be a lot of good fun. I think its graphics are sophisticated enough for some of our more graphics picky members. You know what I mean? It's good fun. It's a good time. It was on my list, and I'm very grateful that I have it. So, okay, we're gonna. I don't really want to go through the scrubland. Probably should have gone through the big forest. Let's see. Where are we? Oh yeah, south would be better. What is that? Pine Taiga. Yeah, let's go super south. Kirk says he's pretty much done with Ark. Missed Pal's adventures, but the headaches and cost outweigh it for you. I 100% respect that feeling. I have had I tell you, with this latest playthrough on Survival Ascended, I really enjoyed, I have really enjoyed the play. They fixed a lot of the things a lot of the quality of life stuff that made, you know, regular Ark Survival Evolved a pain in the butt and required mods. So they removed the need for a beaucoup de mods in order to make the game bearable. However, as time progressed, playing, and I realize it's still an alpha or whatever, but as time progressed and the bugs just were still like not just still there but getting worse, like, and the fact that it is such an absolute system hog, I would just call myself disappointed. Quite enjoyable for a couple of months. And then TFD. I mean, really. Okay. The base place, the old base place is over here, but left. Hello, Enderman. Okay, this is problematic. So if you don't know, in Minecraft, yes, the building is, it's like he's stalking me. Can I help you, sir? The building is phenomenal. It really is. Just stunning. We're gonna make it around. I see the base. Can I get there from here? I don't know. I see it though. Like over the river and through the woods here. I need my shears. The donkey is fat. The donkey doesn't fit. There we go. It had such potential. It's a great, I mean, despite all of its flaw, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's nothing else like it. There are things that have tried to be like it, and there's nothing else is like it. But I think I'm kind of over it right now. I'm kind of done for the moment, you know. Donkey, you gotta come over here. Hang out with the camel. There you go. Ah, home sweet home. Yeah, the building is phenomenal in Ark. Can't argue with that. Oh, here we are. Let's see. I don't think I have anything with silk touch on it. Or I would pick up our Aether portal. I wonder if moving it that far will put us in a different place than the Aether. I think we should find out. That all turned to glowstone dust. Of course it did. Woo. Okay, back into first person because it's hard to play. The thing we're going to pick up is this. The arcane enchanting setup. But before we do that, Winnie's going to empty her pockets. Put them in storage. And put my actual armor boots back on. And put all this stuff away. So we go blingy bling, bling bling. All the gems, all the crafted stuff. Keep that. We got seeds and berries, things and blocks. All those enchanted books. Like all of that goes away. More bling? All the bling. Oh, missed one. We have mob drops. And crafted items. Gear. Wow, do I have a lot of diamond horse armor. That seems, How do I have that much diamond horse armor? That's crazy. Oh, I'm not going there. that does. Gear, paper, extra scaffolding, the boat. Okay, also, how do I not have a thing of blocks? What else? Spyglass needs a home. So we'll do this magic thing. Backpack has memory, so it remembers everything. Always carry blocks. I think I have more tacos hiding in here. Possibly. I do. Ooh, we're running low on tacos. How's our iron farm doing? It's like nostalgic to be back at our starter base. I mean, it's a pretty good starter base, actually. Wow. Okay. I'll deal with that later. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Don't think I have these chunks loaded. No. Okay. Like the sheep's not overproducing. Okay, I think what we're going to do is grab all the Ars Nouveau stuff. And maybe all the create stuff. Since we don't actively need it right now, I can rebuild it at the other base. And it would clear this up. It's my egg-laying chickens. How's it going, guys? And we'll get new bees while we're there. And we have plenty of seeds for all of our things we're growing. I might put these in a... I think the mage blooms we're going to put in a storage chest. Same with the... anything under a botany pot, we're going to put it in a... God, the word is drawer. A storage drawer. So that we can pick him up. As the barrels are just going to explode everywhere. Oh, we have a tiny moon. That means I've got extra gravity. Given all the junk food I ate yesterday for the Super Bowl, I definitely have extra gravity. The Earl Grey is helping. You know, I say Super Bowl like I sat on the couch and watched any minute of it. I think I saw 10 seconds. It's just one of those things, I think. I would call it an American culture thing. Where I love the idea of the Super Bowl just being on in the background. As a... I don't know if it's a bit of nostalgia or, you know, because that used to be a thing. Oh my. Okay, I think the first order of business before I get enthusiastic about store. First, let's put some of this back where it can just go in a normal storage. Like the bling. And the wooden stuff and the blocks. Right. And let's make some storage drawers. To put our growing things in. So, can I make... I think that's plenty for... And then maybe some upgrades. For the sheer number of items. Oh, first we're going to need more drawers though. Like that. And then I don't want to use those for upgrades, so... Make some of these. Oh, I don't have any blocks of copper. Let's do 2 of those. Those and crafted. Get these out. Okay. So, I set this down next to it, and I say, here are all the mage blooms. Wow. And here is 2 storage upgrades. So I can actually fit these in one little place. Is that all of them? Yep. Okay, and then we put seeds. I guess technically this could have just had... Put our... Yeah, we'll just put the whole thing in there. Perfect. Botany pot 2. Okay, that's ready for moving. Onions are next. But I think since onions only make onions, we'll get a different kind of drawer. Kirk says, being from Texas, where every stage of football is life, you can understand that. Okay, so you know what I mean, right? Like, it's a thing. It's, you know, having the Super Bowl on in the background. It's like, it's another holiday in my brain. My brain just thinks it's another holiday. I don't know how many onions this thing will hold. I feel like we should just max it out. Okay, 2K. And then probably get rid of the rest. Yeah. We'll just... Because we're swimming in onions. Oh, wait, I have a thing that makes compost. There we go. It makes bone meal out of my extra crops. So we'll just let that be super loud in the background. It's fine. Yeah. I actually bought Physics Cool Ranch Doritos. And I had to have nacho cheese Doritos. That was the deal. And then I also bought us Klondike bars. Like, I went whole hog on the... Okay, that's storage. That's storage. We're going to put these in my backpack so that I know that they're drawers full of stuff. I'm going to have to get more upgrades for this one, too. Let's go do that. I don't already have upgrades, do I? No. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I got us Klondike bars, DiGiorno pizza, and Doritos. And all of them were both amazing and much worse than I remember. You had zero interest in the Super Bowl this year. I did too. Like, I didn't really care who was playing at all. I didn't have any interest in watching it. To truth be told, I don't even know who won. I think when I walked by, it was tied 19-19. And it can just live rent-free in my head that way. Tied forever. Okay, we want the berries and the saponins, but mostly we want the wood. You know, I should see if this wood goes with, and that's it, right? That and sticks. Okay, we'll put sticks in here. I need a stick. We'll start with one upgrade and see if that gets us enough room. It should. Berry, saponin. Okay. Go. More sticks, except I carry sticks, so I'd like those back, please. Thank you. That's gear and dirt, and that goes in the backpack. Ta-da! We'll set up a little growing area. You wanted to see Buffalo versus Detroit. Yeah. That would have been cool. There are blocks. Okay. What else is I growing out here? I think flowers. Yes. So one kind of flower we could do. There's something else I was thinking of when the Super Bowl came up, and now I can't remember. Okay, that one's full of stuff. What I use? No, I need to make another drawer. Who knew? Just make a generic oak drawer. Gimme. I say that. Why do we? Am I out of oak wood? It's not even possible. No, there's a million. Oh, I was in the derp. I was in the chest instead of the actual. Let's make 2 of those. Okay, we're just gonna. The exciting episode of moving storage items. I slept a little late today. The alarm went off and I went, nope. I knew sleeping in on the weekend would get me in trouble. I really kind of want to save that farmland, but that's okay. Okay, and then we're gonna save this. Super easy, and then this one goes in our pocket. You know, I should put my the actual botany pots in my pocket too. We can always get those because they're in the system. In the system. Kirk says he heard they brought back the E-Trade baby commercials. Oh my god. Those were they're like they're both wonderful and horrible. Right? You know, we could just have a blue flower down there. You were up before your alarm. Yeah, I woke up. I always wake up 10 minutes before my alarm. Doesn't matter when it's set for. So I have to be grateful for my body clock for always keeping track. I think in my entire life, like I should ask everybody, have you ever like overslept through something important? I did it once. And it was a work meeting when I was working from home. And I overslept through the meeting. I had never done that in my 25-year career. And it was like towards the end of it. And I don't remember what was going on that I was that exhausted. It was not like I had stayed up partying or anything like that. It might have been on the cusp of having been sick. You know, like in the recovery period days. But I slept right through. I slept through an active alarm. Like the alarm went off and then turned itself off and I never woke up. So I woke up 45 minutes late for like an 8:30 a.m. meeting. So it was even later. Like I'm a pretty early, right? Like my body wakes me up at 6:30 no matter what happens. But it was very strange to be awakened that early. Okay. All of the, oh my goodness. You know what this needs? This needs a pipe to move things to the storage thing. I don't think I want to do this manually. Okay, let's see. Okay, first I gotta get some dirt to repair this hole in the ground. Boom. This barrel. I'm not moving that. We're gonna take the door off the house. Because we're like that. And I'm gonna, I might have to upgrade this. I don't think all that stuff will fit in here. Also, camel, you're killing me. Smalls. You're so loud with your blah, 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 blah in the background. Just like that. That's a camel noise for you. Blah, 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 blah. And the jaunt between the the camel growls and the donkey brays. I think I might move them farther away from the base. I will definitely make sure in the new base that the animals are a long way away. There is the muffling mod on here. Oh yes. Watch this. Let me see if I can. If you didn't know, camel ambient mute. Donkey ambient mute. Donkey angry mute. That is the best thing. That's Minecraft sound. You can mute. It's a mod. It's amazing. Kirk says, speaking of being sick, this last bout not only seemed to last forever, it took so much out of me. You're finally better and slowly getting energy back to such a slow process. You are preaching to the choir, my friend. Is it just... Okay, so I can't figure out if the being sick thing is that the actual viruses and sicknesses are getting worse, or if it feels worse because I'm getting older. And maybe the answer is both. Possibly. But I am completely empathetic with you on how difficult it is to get over colds now. Okay, I don't even know if we have enough stuff for this. Let's see. Blocks of quartz, blocks of redstone, blocks of diamonds. What? Maybe? Yep, all we need is the storagey thing. Can I get you out of here without losing the materials? This is a test. Ooh. Can you craft, please? Oh no, what do I need? A chest. Oh, and you can't access it because I've just taken away your storage. Hold on, I have to science the storage system that I'm trying not to break. There's the chest. There's the upgraded. If we put it back, do you still have all your stuff? It does, but it crashes the server. Hold on, I think it's a client crash, not a server crash. Koala says vitamin C boosting may help with recovery. Yes, that's very true. And zinc. Zinc is the other thing that I take religiously towards the end of a cold. Okay, it did work. We upgraded it successfully, but it always causes a crash when you put it back in. But it does remember all of its stuff. So just FYI for folks who are wanting to know if you can upgrade an existing storage. The answer is yes. Just be prepared for your client to crash. You know, I might send that crash log to the issues for RF Tools. Kirk says he got influenza, then RSV, and it all led to pneumonia. Bleh. Yeah, they're so virulent. They take longer to get over and appear to have long-term effects. This koala, yeah, really high levels. They're just stronger, I think. Okay, I think we used pipes, pretty pipes. And there's the pipe wrench. Didn't I make upgrades for the pipes that look like little... Yes, that. That thing. Are we going to be able to reach? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see. Not even close. That's okay. We'll make some more. Possibly. Yeah, they're not expensive. 12 ought to get us there. How fun is this? Nope. Squirrely pipes is what this is, and I can't get out the door. Psh, because I have put the pipes through it. Okay. We'll do it like this. Do it up here. Okay. There they are. And if we put the upgrade here, there they go. All the items. I mean, it's create. I'm just gonna... Okay, maybe the wood I'll grab and the bling. Well, okay, everything else is totally fine to go in there. I'm sure I'll end up moving stuff. It's fine. It's totally fine. And then the wood can go in here. And I can get some wood blocks back. Look at it go. Okay, that charcoal can come out. Look at all the goodies. Where'd that charcoal go? There it is. Anything else doesn't belong? Yeah, probably the brass. And the andesite. I mean, it's all create stuff, but technically that's bling in my brain. Okay. Boom. One barrel of monkeys moved without having to destroy Winnie's inventory, which I love. Kirk says you have no immune system thanks to the genetic thing. Yeah. So when you get ill, it does lead to bad stuff. RSV is scary. I'm with you. And what's really interesting to me is how... I mean, I'm not surprised, but the same thing when I was hospitalized for pneumonia. They were extraordinarily concerned that I didn't get RSV. Like, they tested me every day for the first few days for COVID and RSV, of course. Okay, what's in here? Iron sheets. Awesome. Let's put those away. They're definitely crafted. I'm going to put the Ars Nouveau stuff in my backpack. Source gem. Oh no. Give me that back. What happened to that? Gimme. It stole my pickaxe. So funny. Okay, let's sleep. I had a long discussion. Well, not a long one, but a discussion with a parent recently. And they had all their COVID vaccines until like this last 6 months. Like during COVID, they went, because basically I was just like, you have to get them. I don't care that you think it's a political thing. Your butt needs to go to the doctor. Otherwise, I'm not going to see you for the whole duration of this pandemic. Anyway, got vaccines because, you know, vaccines are good. And now they refuse to get an updated booster shot. And I do not understand. I do not understand not getting a vaccine. How? How? How can you not get a vaccine? It's a vaccine. It's not even a political topic either. Get your GD vaccines, people. Like, give me a break. All rational thought has left a huge part of our population, and I'm just disgusted by it. Kirk says you're on a certain amount of oxygen at all times. But your first few days in the hospital, oh my God, they increased it that much. Because your O2 saturation was so low. Yeah, I mean, no lie, this stuff is... Oh, they do just plant. Who knew? I didn't know that. Okay, source berries are a cool thing. Okay, here's our source gems. We definitely want that. And that's just an empty, and that's an imbuement chamber. And these are the modular routers I was using to make that happen. I think we'll just keep them with that stuff. Our crafted things in here. Okay, that's the Ars Nouveau stuff. And I went ahead and moved the create stuff into chickens with the eggs. My friends. Killing me, Smalls. Okay, here we... Ow! Goodness. Here we go. Here's hoping my brain is still capable of putting all this back together, because... Oh, what do I use? Axes? Yeah. There we go. There goes that. That was our soul sand thing. I do need dirt to fix all these holes I'm about to make. Both sad and exciting that we're tearing this stuff down. Just moving it, just relocating. Okay, where is my pickup for this? Okay, we don't have any. You can hear all that lava going bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like it was never there. Oh. Okay, let's put this away. It's a lot of stuff. Da, da, da. And some bling. Some blocks. Just all the different block types. Like, I always think that create doesn't have that many blocks, and then I'll take apart a contraption and be like, okay, no, that was like 20 different blocks. And then that. Okay, Lavaville is a little different. And oh, did I mute myself? I hope not. Testing 1, 2, 3. No. I'm seeing myself show up at OBS. I'm seeing... Maybe it's just the stream? Hello? Yeah, Koala hears me. Kirk, I think it's you. I think you muted the stream. Pretty sure. Because everything looks good from a streaming point. Like OBS has got sound and it's sending it out. Yeah, Koala hears me. Yeah, okay, good. As long as one of you is getting it, it means the stream is working. I'm sorry, Kirk. I think you're having internet issues, my friend. It's not bueno. Okay, I want to fill up this bucket with as much of that lava as we can. Maybe get another... You hear music? That's your phone. Your phone, not the stream. Pretty sure. I feel like he answered a phone call and it's hold music or something. Okay, BRB. Yeah. Ah, technology. It's so persnickety. Okay, I wanted to see if I had a tank in here. I do. Because I would actually really like to save this lava. As crazy as that sounds. So all we're gonna do, I guess I'll do this by hand right now. It'll take it a second, but worth it. I don't have... Well, you and I still haven't figured out the liquids in this pack. I mean, I guess I could do it with XNet, which is what I did with the reactor finally. Ah, Kirk restarted Opera and now you have sound. Okay, good. I'm glad you're back. I'm sorry your phone is being a toot. Sometimes that happens. Thanks for letting me know, though. Like, it was entirely possible that it was my end. But I'm hoping after this many weeks of streaming, I haven't somehow created some self-destructive mute function. I know I do that in Discord all the time. That's because I have a muting pedal, which I have now disconnected from my computer. It's really interesting. There are a lot of people that are, especially in the online MMO community, who are very... Oh, it's your laptop. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, there are a lot of people in the online and gaming community who are insistent that you have push to talk. Don't like the open mic when it's a group. Which I get. Like, background noise can be really distracting and horrible. We're not even making a dent in this, but this way I'll at least have the lava I need to refill the glass thing. Actually, I don't know what happens when you break one of these. What happens to the lava in the tanks? Hopefully, nothing bad. So yeah, that'll be 32 buckets and 32 buckets. So exciting. Pulse pounding, bucket filling. Actually a really cool mechanism. Nope. Time for taking a nap. with all this stuff. I'm excited about seeing how much better upgrading my magic armor is in terms of my mana. Because I have a mining spell that I use. Well, that I would like to use more, but it consumes so much mana that it is not very realistic. Like, I can use it and then I have to wait for my mana to regen. And then I can use it and then I wait for my mana to regen. Which doesn't make for very quick mining. Kirk says he uninstalled Warframe and downloaded Enshrouded. That's cool. I don't know if they have public server files. I'll ask Tom if we can host an Enshrouded server on the dedicated box, or if it would be easier to have a service. I don't know. Our next goal is to get you know who interested. That was weird. I don't even think we're going to be able to see the difference in the tank. Okay, you can see the difference a tiny bit in the tank. Because our tank holds 178 buckets. I just don't want to have to run around the world looking for lava or go to the nether to create another one of these. And eventually we'll have RF Tools storage set up. And I'll connect this to our storage system. Okay, have lava will travel. Nice, nice. Now, the safest way to dismantle this is probably for me to use dirt to just get rid of the lava blocks. You know, speaking of being sick and vaccines, I actually went online to go make... Oh, those better come back in my inventory. Okay, good. They did. Went online to make an appointment to get my pneumonia shot and a flu shot and a COVID shot, or a late updated booster. And the forms and the online thing were so complicated, I couldn't get the information filled out. Now, to be fair, I was on my phone at the time, and maybe the phone interface isn't as easy to deal with. Like, it was missing a field that was required. Like, it wanted to know my allergies, and I went to go fill in the allergy, and it didn't have the actual field there. Okay, you lose the lava that's in the fluid tanks and create, which makes sense. And it creates so manual. I think the same is true for the... Yeah, that tank is also empty. Oh, look, our stuff is all gone. Okay, I'm going to stick that in here. Along with the buckets, the tanks, the dripstone needs to go in here. Lava, the upgrade. My goodness. Oh, do I have more? I have more tacos in there. Nice. Okay, food. How much room is in here? I have tons of room in the organics chest. I feel like we should put all the food in there so I can get to it. Let's do that real quick. Because we have the magic pipes. Pretty pipes, pretty pipes. So we should be able to do this. Oh, one more because I don't want it to go in the other stuff. And if I break this, and then we put that in there. There we go. Why is there blaze rods in there? Or blaze powder? That's, I think I was tired. Mob drops go up there. Okay. And we won't need this sign anymore. Onions, tomatoes. It's pretty cool. All the items going by in a flash in the pipes. I'm excited that you downloaded and shrouded. Oh, you got all your shots this year. You wanted the RSV, but even with your pre-existing condition, you didn't qualify. Yeah. Hey, William. How's it going today, friend? Not much. We're working on moving a lot of stuff over to the new base. We're getting ready to move stuff over to the new base. Oh, I think I intended that storage thing to be my food one. Oh well. It's all in one place now. So crafted. And I will fix the ceiling like you do and put the zombie down. Nope, not there. Where it makes more sense. Rat stuff, wool. I am gonna bring more wool. And I think I have it in the mob drops. Like so. Mostly I'm just interested in having access to all of our materials. You're doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. You're welcome. I hope everybody's having a good day. Oh, and somehow I don't have that stair either. Nope. If I could figure out how to, is it shift, right click? No. Shift left click? No. Middle click? One click. I can't remember. There we go. Oh, and I took the door off too. Where did I put the door? Hopefully in the crafted barrel. Yep, there it is. Nice. Oh, it's such an empty land. I think I will keep the iron farm here. The likelihood of us using all the iron that I even have right now is very low. Like if we look in, I've got 3,000 blocks of iron. William asks, since when have I been streaming and how much time has passed while streaming? So I started streaming at 8 a.m. Eastern this morning. So it's been an hour and 15 minutes. And I'll probably go for another 45 minutes. In fact, we're going to head back to the base now as soon as we see what Bob has for sale. Bob, what's up? Wow. Let's see, redwood sapling, purple Anthurium. Origin grass blocks. I find it so interesting that you sell flowers too, Bob. Oh, I forgot a botany pot. Let's fix that. Since I do have an upgrade and I should have, yep, a storage drawer. Oh, but it's nighttime. You can tell by the dulcet sound of Bob gulping down. Do I like custom logos, banners, overlays? You're on commission. Thanks, but I actually don't allow people to promote their own stuff in a stream or provide links. There are other places you can do that are not somebody's stream. It's kind of not the thing that's done. Not a good place for self-promotion. I think you'll find most of the folks are here to watch the gameplay, and not be advertised to. We have so much advertising in our lives already. Who needs more? Okay, we are going to move the rice over here and upgrade it. And I think that'll give us plenty of room. Nice. Okay. Definitely want to save that because we need that seed. Yep. Kirk, I hear you. I do have a 3 strikes and you're out policy, so we'll see. Goodbye. Okay, that is our rice. I don't want to give that up. We'll put that there. And need to make a little note to myself to figure out how to block people on YouTube. And isn't that a sad state of affairs? But a very necessary one. Right, Bob? Bob agrees. Okay. We have access to everything via our tablet. So I'm actually going to pop back over to... Okay, let's look at the route that we took to get here. Now we uncovered a lot of territory I hadn't been to. That's awesome. It's very good. I mean, the other thing we could do is go... No, I want to get back to the base and do the armor upgrades because I think that's going to be fun. So we want to slash home, new base. Someday I'll have teleporters set up. It happens and they never learn. Yeah, koala. This is, I kind of have I have a zero tolerance policy for, people being rude or mean or, you know, all the list of things you shouldn't be in somebody else's public forum. I won't go into specifics. Basically, I have no problem banning people on a whim. If you're going to be that guy, I don't need you. Get out. That's because this environment, I want it to be somewhere that's relaxing and fun and doesn't have any, you know, negative negative people. This, I swear this is the same Enderman. Where'd you go, dude? Come back here. What are you doing? All Endermen need to die. Oh, look, I got Ender Pearls and everything. Crazy Enderman. Yep, zero tolerance policy. If it wasn't distracting, I would go figure out right now how to block, but I don't know how off the top of my head. So I will figure that out momentarily. Let's see, can I? Oh yes, I can. I can do it from right here. What do y'all think? Time out, or I'm pretty sure we're gonna remove and move and remove and report. There we go. There we go. Okay. No longer visible ever at any time. That's awesome. I love it. You have the power over your own environment. That is... Thank you. Thank you, Kirk. You know, this is one of the hardest lessons I learned being in an online environment, and I wish more people had it. At one point, I was a part of a very large community. Bob, you followed me over here. Hello, my friend. I was part of a very large community, and there were a number of people. I was very involved and active in the community, administering one of our servers. And there were a handful of folks who were just... I'm not even gonna... There's no fancy way to say it. They were just mean. Like, they were just mean. For no reason. To other members of our community. And while they weren't breaking rules... Like, there was nothing specific about what they were doing. They were just, like, the uncalled for commentary. Or they were just mean. And because our community was based on a forum environment, like it was on LiveJournal, which meant that I actually had control over who I could and could not see on my personal friends list, like as they were chatting in the forums. And so I blocked them. And I got like some really weird responses from some of the other community members about like, how could you block them? You know, they're members of this community too. And I was like, look, that's my personal account. Like whether or not I see them on my friends list. And so I took them off my friends list and I blocked all their content. And they were still a part of the community. They could still get in contact with me as an admin. But in my personal account, I don't have the time or the energy to waste my time with that kind of negativity. And I think learning how to respect my own time, learning how to respect my own sense of community, what was so hard won that I am now just vehement about it. Like, and very protective of the people who both contribute to the community in a positive way, and the people that are my friends that are here. Like, thank you for the mad respect to me, but that's my way of showing respect for you. And myself. And I'm not going to be an ornery bitch about it, but I will kick you to the curb. Very politely. What is it? In the South, it doesn't matter what you say, it's how you say it. Right? Okay. Let's set up our little magic enchanting. And I think we're going to do this on the roof of our fabulous building. Because who doesn't want to be out under the moonlight enchanting things? I know I do. I don't know how we're going to get source up here. I may have to have a garden of some kind. Like maybe we could put growing things in the corner. Yeah, that might work. It's weird, but it would work. Let's try it. If I put dirt up here. Whew, yeah. Just a little corner. And then we could probably grab something pretty for the front of that so it doesn't look tragic. Kirk says you send me something in Discord for later. Okay, I will take a look later. Oh, the music is so good. Oh, you know what I think we should do is let's use the glass and the pumpkins. Oh, or maybe amethyst. How about both? And maybe some leaves, some fences. I need things to be pretty. I want all the pretty things. Okay. Oh, my favorite Minecraft music. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? Let's do... oh, you're not a jack-o'-lantern. Dang it, you're just a pumpkin. Can we fix that? I think we can. Oh no, I have to go to the chipped thing. Hold please. Hold please. Oop. I left him as pumpkins instead of jack-o'-lantern. That's the gardening one, yes, maybe, possibly. No? Or do you... Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Hold please. Turn them back into pumpkins. Then we turn them into jack-o'-lanterns. Like so. So you've combined a pumpkin with a torch, get a jack-o'-lantern, and then we put them back in here. And now I have a purple jack-o'-lantern. And a bunch of seeds I don't need. Thanks, game. Ooh, and they light up. Ooh, adventures in streaming. I think what's really interesting to me is the persistence. Like, that's just bizarre. There's some lighting. And then we're going to put some glass. Now it's matchy-matchy. Okay. And then the thing we want to grow here. Oh, that was Bob making crazy noises. Okay, that's our... We need all this. I think we want to grow mage blooms. So... Let me put a little... Okay, mage bloom seed. Do y'all have to be hoed? I think they do. Which means we're gonna need a waterlogged something. in the middle. So we're just going to move that stair. We'll put a dirt back here. And then take our bucket of water, do like that. And take our hoe. And you may be wondering, why are you making a garden on the roof, Winnie? Well, Ars Nouveau, pardon me, runs on, the crafting mechanisms run on something called Source. And one of the things that generates Source is growing crops. And in order to capture that source, oh, there it was, we need an agronomic source link. And I think, yes, we have the technology to do that. And if we put our baby jack-o'-lantern here and do like that, it's pulling source from the crops that are growing. And if we give it somewhere to go, which is called a source jar. And okay, I think we need a source jar and, okay, can we do this? Source, nope, not a source relay. Need the jar to start. And a source link, I'm pretty sure. So the jar to store it and the link to grab it. Or it'll just put it in the jar. It's just putting it in the jar. That's fabulous. Okay. So as the crops grow, the agronomic source link collects source and puts it in the jar. So now our jar is 5% full. I need this somewhere else. Hold on. Because I think this can pull from the jar. And now we'll take the little enchanting setup that we had. And I'm just going to stick it right here. And we had the little arcane platforms and an imbuement chamber. Nope, we just need an enchanting apparatus. Enchanting apparatus. And so this should pull source from the jar to power the enchanting apparatus. I just need to link those two things. And I cannot remember how to do that. An enchanter's wand, no. The sword, no. The mirror, no. Dominion wand, yes. Yes. Okay, we need to make one of these. So we need 2 source gems, some gold, and a stick. 2 source gems, some gold, and a stick. Where is it? Let's see. 2 source gem, 1 gold, 1 stick. And it is shapeless crafting. So we go gem, gem, gold, stick. Oh no, the stick goes in the middle. Because that's the thing we're enchanting. There we go. And it magic does its magic thing. Okay, now I have a Dominion wand. And I think I can shift and shift right click. Right? And are you pulling source from there? Are you sending? I did it backwards. There it goes. Okay. Nope. I don't know what's happening. If I clear it. No, look, it was side sensitive. Minion on strict mode. Well, I feel like it's getting source. What's happening? Do I need to look at the book? I probably need to look at the book. It's the story of my life. The worn notebook. Here we go. What does it say? Sources, source, link. Source jars are stored. You can use it moving a bucket, or place it near your desired device. Okay. So we don't really need to tell it. Dominion wand. Tool configuring source relays and automation entities. Use the wand on the object that you'd like to take source from, and then use it on the block you'd like to send source to. To clear a connection, sneak and use this wand on a relay. If you use it in the air, it'll switch to strict mode, which we don't want. Okay, so I need to take it off strict mode. Okay, so we're gonna go from here to there. That's it. I don't even know what's happening. 15% full. I think there's enough in it to do it. Okay, so all we need to do is get some blaze rods. We're upgrading our armor, by the way. That's the whole point of this. So I want blaze rods, which I think we have enough. Yes. We're going to need two rods for every piece of armor. So I need 8. Give me that. Go back in there. Okay. That's good. That's good. So we need blaze rods and the armor pieces. So let's start with our hat. So if I put my hat in here, pedestals must be within 3 volts. Well, they are. Not enough source. I mean, we're working on it. Okay. Clearly, if I just take you away, you should just use that source, right? 17% full. I need an enchantment that grows crops. Growth accelerators. Glyph of growth. Causes plants to accelerate in growth as if they were bone mealed. Always the fascinating thing to try to figure out. Okay, the other thing we can do is have a starbuncle. I mean, it's filling up. I want you to go there. Ah! Okay, that did a thing. Not enough source nearby still. Okay, I feel like we're going to need more source jars. Because I know that's a thing. So we'll make none, because I don't have any umbran planks. There we go. Give me all the source jars. Okay, there's 5. And you can stack them. So that ergonomic source link should fill up all these. Like when one jar is full, it'll move on to the next jar. And the faster we can make the mage blooms grow, the faster these jars will fill up. And the more source we'll have. And we want to link all the jars to the altar. I mean, we are within 3 blocks. Okay. And I should be able to make a Starbuncle farm the mage blooms for us. And here comes Bob because he's nosy. Oh, I just broke that one. I did. Oh no, little mage bloom. Grow again. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to make a Starbuncle work for us. Do we have any Starbuncle charms? Have we gone out and collected our little friends? I don't know that we have in this pack. Oh! Yeah, Starbuncle shard. We got him. We got it. We got it. Let me empty my pockets real quick. Because I don't need the decorative blocks right now. I'll tuck all these back in here. Keep that on us. Keep that on us. Don't know that we need that. Or that. All the things. The maize bloom seeds, just in case. Okay. Keep that just in case. So. Dominion Wand also, I believe, helps us with... Okay, how do we spawn a Starbuncle? Let us find out. Ritual familiars. Here we go. Wixie Starbuncle familiar. Oh. No, I don't want a familiar. I want to automate with baby Starbuncles, sirens, Starbuncle charm. Starbuncle's natural appeal in the world. Okay, we gotta enchant the Starbuncle shards with gold, and that'll give us a charm. And we can spawn it. Use a Starbuncle charm on the ground, and they will pick up nearby items and move items between inventories such as chests. They will harvest fully grown sourceberry bushes. Oh, maybe we need to grow sourceberries, not mage blooms. And we need a Dominion Wand, which we have. Okay, so let's switch to source berries. And we have our charms. Let's get some gold. All the gold. Okay, I think we got it now. We're going to have these little dudes grow and collect this stuff for us, and they will harvest them, and when you harvest them, that means they'll grow again. And maybe we can do both. Maybe they'll grow both. Let's experiment with like half of the field. Half we'll leave as Mage Bloom. And half we will make Source Berries. And we can make a Starbuncle, like a nest. I'll look that up later. For now, we need to enchant the shard. We'll put 4 pieces of gold and the shard. And this will give us a Starbuncle charm. And that charm we can use to spawn one of the little dudes in the world. Look at that! Okay. So, if I give them an inventory, I need to give them somewhere to put the source berries. So we need a really should be a drawer. Let's make a 2x2 because a source berry will give us a seed, I think. And I think they can walk up 1 block. So we'll do like this. We'll put those berries in there. Yes. And we'll tell them that's where we want it to go. So if we spawn this little guy, there he is. And we say, what's it say? We've summoned it. To bind a Starbuncle to place items in a chest, use the Dominion one on the Starbuncle and then the inventory. So these hurt. Stored entity. Stored inventory. Starbuncle will store items here. Oop, I picked it up. Because of my magnet. Let me turn off my magnet. Doop, doop, doo, doo. There we go. Is he working hard for his money? Working hard for his money. Do, 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 so hard. Okay, let me bone meal some of these and see if he's doing a thing. There's some. I left all that beautiful bone meal back at the other base. Oh, there's the rain going away now. If I grow that, what are you going to do? You're going to grab it and you're going to put it in here. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, wait, I'm going to move this so you can get to it. Should I? But if I move this, it breaks his little thing. I put it here. Are you still going to that block or do I need to reset you? So if I click you, there we go. Look at him go. We have 52 now? We do. That's so great. Okay, and it looks like he only will harvest the source berries. So we should turn all of these into a source berry farm. I don't know how many there are. We can't get up here because they hurt when you stand on them. They do not hurt the baby Starbuncle. I wonder if we should have more than one out here. let's make another dude to help him. She's just hanging out there. It's so cool. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another charm. Automating our farm. So we'll have to do our enchanting next time because this will take a while. Okay, there's our new Starbuncle baby. I right click him. So now he's stored in the wand, and then I'm going to shift right click the chest. And now he knows to go to the chest to take his stuff. And so if I randomly grow storage berries, they will pick them all up. Ouch. Ouchie. And that's will work for food, basically. Ow, 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 ow. And that one. What does our jar have in it? 21%, 20%. That's pretty good. I think what we want to do is stack the jars. There we go. Because I think any block within 8 blocks of that, yeah, so it's starting to fill the top one too. Okay, now there's a Starbuncle nest or a home. Hold on. That they can like go rest at. That's too cute not to make. Jars. A shield. Inventory blindness. I probably should have looked this up beforehand. Oh. Mage Bloom bed. I think that's what we want. It's a bed for the baby Starbunkles. That seems right. Okay, let's see if we can make one. Purple. Where's the actual recipe? Okay, a feather with Mage Bloom fiber. A feather with Mage Bloom fibers, which we should be able to do. So I think I put a bunch in storage. Where is the basic recipe? There we go. So if we make 2 of those, and we set one here, and set one here while they go to it. I think I may have to tell them that's their bed. So if I say you, oh, that's his bed. Okay. And then you can have this one. So when there's nothing growing, they'll go rest in their beds. That's the freaking cutest thing I've ever seen. Okay. That's it. And that's how we're going to get sourced. Is little baby critters gathering it for us. Oh no, if you could not put the jar in there, that'd be great. He picked it up and put it in the storage. That's good. Okay, we'll just say that those can both be berries. They'll put both in. Okay, you gonna go collect that one that's floating? Yes, he got it. Go through the whole area, collect all that they picked up, and then put it in here. Wow, that was a bunch of them. You gonna get this one? Is that too far away from the home chest? Maybe? It might be. I might have to put the chest in the middle. And so that determines, maybe the chest determines their area of operation. Okay, it's worth looking up. I have to get up here so we can see them. Yeah, it's weird they're not picking that one up. What if I throw it out there? Yeah, that's within his range. It must be within 8 blocks of the actual storage chest. You gonna get that one? We're waiting to see. Yes, he got that one. Yep, and as they grow, they're producing source. And filling up the jars. Which is so cool. Okay, the unintentional... Oh, the last thing I want to show us before we go away is... I talked about it last time, and then I never did it. And that is a tree hack to get large trees. And I'm glad we have bone meal now, because this will work beautifully. We're going to use... if I could find a sapling. I am blind as a bat today. Where do we put you? What's your name, first of all? Mauve. Where are my mauve saplings? There you are. I don't know why you're in storage, but okay. And we need a couple of slabs. It could be any slab of any kind. I use wood because that's probably what you'll have on hand. We're definitely going to need more bone meal. Good, good. Okay, here we go. This is the tree hack. Might as well just grow one here. So you put down your sapling, put a block on top of it. Doesn't matter what that block is because it's temporary. And then on the lower half of that block, put slabs all the way around. And then we're going to remove the block. And now we're going to bone meal this tree. And there is a 95% chance you're going to get the big version of the tree. Isn't that amazing? It works. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, you'll get the big, pretty version of the tree. Because Minecraft has, I think, 7 tree types. Everything from this little... No, this I extended. I grew it starting here and just added blocks underneath it. So basically, I put my dirt block 2 blocks off the ground, grew the sapling, and then added wood underneath. That's how you can make trees artificially tall. Because otherwise, they end up kind of stocky. Like this one is a little bit stocky. But most of the time, this is the tree type you'll get. And that's cute, but it's not nearly as cool as these big versions of the trees. And there are 2 of these that grow. I think we got the biggest version here. Yeah. Because they're modeled on the Minecraft oak tree. Even though they're a different color and different bark texture, the mechanism that makes them grow is the same as the oak tree. And then you could just remove these temporary blocks. And you have a magnificent tall tree. And then we can do what I did for all the others, which is use our amethyst chain and our lovely lanterns. I think I've been using the contrasting lanterns on them. Oh, and the fence posts. Because it looks so good. So we can hang, maybe from here. Hang lanterns from the trees. With or without a fence post. But nope, I think I actually like the fence post. We got one. Like that. And then this is what I did all over the hillside. We take our cute mauve leaves and we make like a little bush thing at the bottom. Because everything looks better with bushes. And we can even stick a couple of fences there so it looks all, just makes it look more deliberate, right? Path coming in to divide the space. And a bonus is we get a beautiful tree that drops particle effects, just like the cherry blossoms, which is super cool. Okay, I think we are gonna say goodbye today from our new automation area where our starbunkles are helping us grow source berries. And there's a reason they're called source berries, because they provide source. I mean, it's not rocket science or anything. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining me today. I know we had a little slight drama midstream. Thanks for the support for that. I hope every one of you has a wonderful day or evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Remember that you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. And take care, everybody. Bye-bye.